Hey guys, it is me, Lightning here, back with another Freddy's YouTooz video, and today we're going to be actually going and reviewing the full set of the Fnaf YouTooz Chibi Plushies. You know, the Chibis is just like these little anime thingies, you know? Well, anywho, it's like a cuter form of the actual character with big eyes and glittery eyes and stuff like that. But anywho, we did finish doing a whole review on the original gang, so don't forget to go watch that one out. But these are them. They're only available for like 27 hours, but first of all, I'll talk about all that boring information when I open them up, but this will open the very first one, being Glamrock Freddy. But each of these did retail for around 30 bucks, and each of these bags can be resealed. You just have to go and find the tape area to reseal them. But yes, these plushies did retail for 30 bucks, so they're only available for 72 hours, so they are pretty rare. If you do want to go get them, you could get them online, but you're going to have to try to find them online, and resellers are putting them for a hefty big price, so yeah. But anywho, as you guys can actually see, the very first one we got here is Glamrock Freddy. And each of them do come with their own little tag that's all like, has a little like paperish tag that says YouTooz on the butt. And also some chains here. It says here, Glamrock Freddy. And it says that the whole designer is here, and this is certified plush. It shows Glamrock Freddy's little hand, says thanks for collecting me, and a little holographic version of Glamrock Freddy just there watching you all the time. But anywho, this plush does have some printing, but it's still okay. It's definitely, in my opinion, looks like the plushies how they actually do in-game in the security breach, and it's definitely a lot better than the Funko plushies. But you guys can see here, the foot has like some printing here, even though the plushies from the original wave has actually like the sewn-in embroidery, so don't know why. The hands are also printed in here too, with little like chains here. Got the little bow tie with the chest being also printed in, but the little shoulder pads are also just like pieces of cloth or something like that. But also, the whole face is just full-on embroidery, and it just looks amazing when it comes to everything here. They did a great job on the whole face, but it also has here the little earring here. All of it's just embroidery on with some fabric here. But also the top hat, with mine being a little bit bented, still has a great design. It's very hard. It feels like cardboard probably inside of it, and it's a great way for support. And I don't know why my top hat's literally not wanting to stay down. But anywho, the Glamrock Freddy figure, plush is pretty great. It's also extremely stiff. All these plushies are extremely stiff. They can easily also stand up if you lean them against something to stand up on their own. Like, watch this. I can literally just lean him right here, and he's going to stand on his own. Like that. That's how literally simple it is. But let's go and open up the next one, being a Montgomery Gator, aka the biggest one out of all here, and I think the most detailed. I think Roxanne has the most detail when it comes to printing and stuff like that. But when we open up Mop Head. Anyway, this dude is just literally just silly. All the memes, he literally looks like a mop. And out of all these, I definitely gotta say I think Glamrock Freddy is my most favorite one. And then, I don't know, Montgomery Gator might be next. It doesn't really capture his essence though, but you know, like it doesn't just capture Montgomery Gator. When you look at this, do you think Montgomery Gator? And why is his head like that? Is all their heads like that? This dude's head is just very bobbly. Yeah, see? Their heads are not like that. It's just my dude Montgomery Gator. That mop head and his head being literally oversized. It's literally the definition of chibi. And look at this man. He can literally rock. And his head is literally just moving like a little motion here. And his whole head is wobbling. Anywho, the whole tag here literally says Montgomery Gator. Designed a little holographic Montgomery here. And it says here, thanks for supporting me, showing the Montgomery little hands. Anywho, nothing about that. This dude has also some printing. Like a lot of it too, like the whole chest here, the whole green color, the whole legs, even the tail, literally all that's printed on. And you could tell the Glamrocks obviously have a lot more detail than the original, so you could definitely tell a lot more, I don't know, printing's gonna go on. Yeah, printing's gonna be going on here. But definitely when you look at the face here, they have some embroidery YouTooz eyes there. This is all blacked out for some reason. They had to add it somehow. The whole eyes, the whole glasses are extremely hard. It feels like a sponge for some reason. He has this whole embroidery on his face, and even some little details like that. Even his little nostrils and his little tiny teeth there. They should have definitely added a lot more. Maybe his mouth should have been open or something like that. But also his head is literally just a mop. Don't know why it's that big, his little mohawk. And I still can't believe Montgomery Gator even had that. I'm like looking at other merch, but I still can't believe he even had that. Like, when I remember his character, like, I don't picture that, but I guess he did. But anyways, yeah, that's Montgomery Gator. In the back, he has little shoulder pads here too, and also little handcuffs or whatever those things are actually called here. But yeah, he's full of printing. His tail's pretty big, but the whole plush is pretty stiff when it comes to his neck. He's not. But yeah, that is Montgomery Gator. Now let's go and review the next one, being, I guess, Roxanne, I guess. It's so funny because two of them are named Glamrock and two has a unique name. Like, his name is Glamrock Freddy, Glamrock Chica, then it gets Roxanne, and then Montgomery gets two unique names and two Glams on top of their Freddy names, or on top of their original names. But let's go look at Roxanne. Maybe her plush will be better. Who knows? I hope it's definitely going to be better. Let's go and actually look at Roxanne now. The one thing I was obviously worried about was the hair for sure. But let's go and look at Roxanne and see if the hair problem is fixed. Then I guess I don't know what to say. I'm very confused because first of all, let's go and actually look at the tag here. As you guys can see here, it has embroidery here. I mean, well, not embroidery. It just has the holographic version of Roxanne. When you open it up, it says, "Thanks for collecting me," showing her little hands there too, and it says Roxy in the front. Anyway, she has her tail that's somehow extremely loose compared to the other plushies. It also has some printing there too. She literally just fell on my hands. She also has printing all over her entire body. Like, literally her whole entire body is just printing here. Don't know why. They did no other extra detail except for full-on printing here. But when it comes to the actual head here, she does have a whole bunch of embroidery here. Her eyes, mouth, and also the designs all over her face is all embroidery here. The little green hair piece can move side to side if you really want. Also, the little earring here too, that also has embroidery on here too. So everything here, the details are pretty good. The printing is not too much of a big matter since they actually do it right, unlike Funko. But the one thing I definitely gotta say and point out is definitely the hair. Like, look at that. Is that considered hair? I know it's really hard to do Roxanne's hair. Even YouTooz, I mean, even Funko couldn't really get it on. The YouTooz vinyl figure got it on really good, but just, I don't know about this. Like, look at this. It's just like literally a piece of cloth. It does fit when you look at it through the back. Like, it does look pretty okay. Look at through the front and everything like that. I guess it could definitely look okay. Just when you move it out like this, it just looks weird. But if you don't do that, I think it definitely looks okay. So now let's go and actually look at the very last one. And her tail's going to get in the way. How is this literally possible? Okay, there. So now let's go and actually look at the very last one, being Glamrock Chica. In my opinion, is definitely the worst one out of all these. Because first of all, she doesn't look like Glamrock Chica. But yeah, let's go and actually open her up and see. And I think she has, the least detailed of all of them. I don't know. Like, they're all pretty detailed, but I don't know about Chica here. This is Glamrock Chica. As you guys can actually see here from the tag, it says here Glamrock Chica instead of, I guess, the other one said Roxy. This is Glamrock Chica, designed by the same people. It says certified plushie. Don't know why it's not focusing here. It says here, "Thanks for collecting me," showing Glamrock Chica's hands, and also a little holographic version of Glamrock Chica there. So that's that for the tags. But when it comes to the actual plush here, it is pretty okay. They got some printing on the legs and the whole torso, literally like all of them here too. The same little hand brace things like Freddy, but it feels different, like they use a different fabric for the actual cuff. And literally Freddy and literally all of them use different fabrics. Montgomery Gator and Freddy and also Chica all have this little like ring here. Even Roxanne has it, but they decided to just print it on instead and be lazy. Like, literally, I do not understand that, but every single one of them have different cuffs. Roxanne is printed on. Hers feels like, what, a backpack or something like that. His feels like a blanket, and his feel like rough cardboard sponge. So, don't know why all the cuffs are a little bit different. And also, all their hard nose, they all have hard noses, those two. But, Chica also has these like fluffy earrings. Don't know why they couldn't use a hard sponge plastic like they literally did. Even her cuffs here also smooth and like flexible. Like, I mean, not like the other. Literally all three of them do not have that. The only one that has that is Montgomery Gator. Literally two of them have soft cuffs, while the other cuffs are just all rough like a sponge. I don't understand why they keep switching. They could have just kept the consistency. But anyways, the Chica plush does look really weird when you bring it up close. Like, do you got games on your phone? It literally looks like that, but they have a whole bunch of embroidery all over their face, making it look really good and printed on. You guys can see the whole anime eyes. Literally, these eyes are the definition of chibi. Like, this is boring. Oh, it's all big up there, up in the whole face. But it's definitely a pretty detailed plush. The whole shape looks like if you like remove the whole head, it looks like an Angry Birds. Like, you tell me this does not look like Fnaf and Angry Bird had a little collab. Don't know why the head looks like the whole yellow bird from Angry Birds. But anywho, it does not look like Glamrock Chica. Out of all of them, I definitely do think it's the worst plush out of all of them. But yeah, that's all the Glamrock plushies. Tell me in the comments below if you seen the whole original set. Also, if you had any of these, or if you could have any of these, which one do you have? And of all these, which one is your favorite? But anyway, anyways, I think it's me for this video. See you guys all in the next video. Goodbye.